Yeah, top of it, top of it. Yeah, Kevin has a show going on right now. It's going live, and let me hear that you hear some of the commentary that he's saying.
Love you and we get into Christmas, I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you a factor, their buying power. So let's put it into something that everybody can understand shopping. All ladies understand shopping. Whether you shop a little or shop a lot, women understand shopping, buying
Fair
power.
use.
Like I said on Wednesday, you know, if you went to school for a communications degree and you are a 5 or a 6 on the attractiveness scale, and you are 160 pounds, that puts you at about average. That puts you at Macy's, J.C. Penney's, Target, Walmart, Ross, TJ Maxx, Gap, Banana Republic. Ladies, you are most women, if they are healthy weight and average looking, can afford to shop, can afford to get a man from Target or Walmart or any of these stores. Macy's is as good as it gets for a lot of you ladies.
Fair use.
But
Fair use.
you women today got Target looks, Target, not even Target, Walmart, because you know there are certain kind of Walmarts, not neighborhood Walmart, that Walmart, the one you don't want to go to after 6 o'clock. Walmart looks, Walmart bodies, kids from other men, and you got the nerve to be looking for men at Valentino or Tiffany or Dolce and Gabbana or Dior. I'm not talking about Dior. No, Macy's don't. Only place Macy's carries Dior
Fair
is the
use.
fragrance section. The only place Macy's carries any of the things I just talked about is in the fragrance section. Macy's does not carry the clothing Dior. They carry the beauty. So a lot of you ladies are very much Macy's is because Dior or Chanel. Chanel got that Gabrielle for women, and then Chanel got Blue de Chanel for men. But what you don't realize is Chanel's got a whole different kind of line called Chanel Lace.
Enough of that. Enough of that. And here's what we're gonna do, right? We still on height, weight, and dress size. And he said, you in the men's store, and usually in the market for men, so you go to the men's store, and truth be told, I'm gonna give him some credit. Well, because he got it from me. Yes, being a single mother does, in some men's mind, knock down your value. But see, a lot of times, a lot of guys have okay. Let me hold on. So today's topic is, brother. Now we gon' what ladies I want you to do. What he's not really saying because I'm finna popularize the term. If you're gonna go in the man's store, you need to practice. You need to practice or have the mathematics of cost benefit analysis. Well, he has something to do with this weight thing multiplied by this and by height and this. Let's say all that's true, ladies. Let's say all that's true. Let's give brother Kevin the benefit of the doubt. But here's what I want you to do. He said you have to be fit, feminine, cooperative, pleasant, uh, and some other things. So let's say that's true, and but we're going to go in the men's store, and we're going, but you're gonna bring some, have some brother Ray with you. Now, here's what, ladies, I want you to do, because just like, well, let's face it, women don't shop for men. women don't shop for men. We ain't gonna even play that game. We ain't even playing that game. In this men's store, that talking about the type of man that you qualify for, and can you date what you rate? So when you talk about can you date what you rate, here's what I need you to do as a woman. Well, let's flip it on his head. So what you should be doing is looking at the men's height, weight, and belt size. Height, weight, belt size. Now, also, if they want you to be feminine, then they must be masculine. Okay? They must be masculine. If they want you to be submissive, then they must be dominant. Not passive aggressive. Not aggressive, but dominant. Okay? If they want you to be cooperative, then they must have the ability to lead. Because you only cooperate with leadership. So, after you look at a man's height, weight, and height, weight, and belt size, then the other qualities, the masculinity, the dominance, and dominance doesn't mean he's rearing and telling you what to do and nothing like that. Dominance just means in control. Is he in control of the situation? Leadership, he knows where he's going. He knows what he's doing. He's competent. And so, fit, feminine, submissive, and he must be fit, dominant, fit, feminine, submissive. He must be fit, dominant, fit, masculine, and dominant. Cooperative. He needs to be a leadership. He needs to be a leader. So, if brothers lack any of these things, those are gunshots. We gotta get this word out. If brother lacking any of these things, that lowers his value. Well, he make $100,000. Well, okay. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, ladies. So if a man is not, and a lot of times he says something about the less you have sex, the more women you have sex with, that cost you. Well, like I said before, don't tell them. Period. Don't tell them. And also, what else did he say? Anyway, can you date what you rate? So it appears to me that there's an imbalance. Because a lot of men do have children, but the children live with the mother. They had children off of one night stand that they had nothing about, but you just can't hide yours. You understand me? A lot of them have paid for abortions. So, a lot of guys are very undisciplined with their sex. So, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. So, if they want you to be fit, feminine, and submissive, they must be fit, masculine, and dominant. Period. That's the only way that it works. If they're not that, and height, weight, dress size, ladies, height, weight, belt size. And then the ratings, whatever. And also, let me. He said a whole lot of stuff about not knowing designer and this type of perfume and let me tell you something. And most designers take, especially shoe companies and things of that nature. A lot of the shoes that you see the celebrities wearing, they were buddies, they were smacks, they were cheap shoes 15, 20 years ago. I used to wear them. Just because you put Balenciaga on a pair of Skechers, and when it was Skechers, they charged $30. You put Balenciaga on it, now it's cost $800. Then the same shoe. You just buying it for the price tag. Same shirt, t-shirts, the Gucci hats, the Gucci shoes, which is not really functional, but you're buying the brand. You're buying the brand. Me personally, I like Ralph. Lauren and Polo. That's more functional. They do have a higher end brand, a purple label. So yeah, it's tiers. It's levels to everything. It's levels to everything. So, I don't know why I just went off on that. I just went off, but I digress. Can you date what you rate? Well, typically, a man, not so much dating what you rate and stuff like that as a woman, because a man gonna go after what he want. That's a question for a man. Can you date what you rate? Because just because you have money doesn't mean to a woman your rating is even higher. You just got some money. So, if they going by height, weight, dress size, go by height, weight, belt size, fit, feminine, submissive. You need to be fit, masculine, and dominant. So, if you're going to go to the man's store and go shopping, happy shopping. Thanks for y'all time. Talk to y'all later.